We back.
With another episode of
Your
Philly
box.
to Detroit boxing. You already know Skeezy. But man, this week we just had your man Keith Thurman, your favorite fighter, return to the ring with an impressive third round knockout. At least impressive to me. I know
Now he looked good.
a lot of people could be like, it's it was
It
who
was
was
the
it? Brock
yeah,
Jarvis.
Brock Jarvis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brock Jarvis. A lot of people could be like, Brock Jarvis, Lee Paro knocked him out at 140 in the first round. But to me, he looked it fast. Looked like reflexes was still a little bit there. He got hit with about 3 or 4 hard check lefts. But outside of that, he did his thing though. Got him up out of there, did what he was supposed to do. What's your take on the fight though?
No, man, I'm not gonna lie. Keith looked sharp out there the other night, man. Hey, man, he did like you said. He did what he was supposed to do. He wasn't supposed to especially the way he was talking. He was no way he was supposed to go to decision with that man. And I mean, as a former pound for pound fighter, former unified champion, he did his thing. But it's like, what happens next? You know what I mean?
I actually know what happens next. Well, I think I know what happens next.
With a Tim Zoo?
I'm gonna have to assume that he gonna get the winner, Tim Zoo, Joey Spencer, and then if you win that fight, then you give him a title shot. Like you give him one of these young guys. Obviously, he'll be the underdog against everybody, all the champions, and even guys who are not champions, even guys like Madrigal or Boachuk. Even in them fights, he might go in as the underdog just because he's a little older. But if he, like I say, looked impressive this week, if you can beat a Tim Zoo, that'd be a hard one too. Then why not? Or Joey Spencer, we ain't gonna count Joey Spencer out. The winner, if you beat the winner of them two, then I would give him a title shot just because he a name. He put the work in, and honestly, it's a big fight for one of them young guys. It'll be good to get Keith Thurman on your resume. Like if you Bakaram, if you Fundora, if you Virgil, you should definitely want to Keith Thurman on your resume.
Yeah, facts. Just say, yeah. I mean, obviously, you think you're gonna beat him, so that's a good win. You know what I mean?
And if we're gonna be a biggest bag, it probably be they most known opponent, honestly.
Yeah, so far, yeah. No facts. Out of them top young guys at 54, yeah.
Because even with Badger Dog, Virgil be Badger Dog, but I don't know if Badger Dog more though than Keith.
Right.
So he might be, but he might
I
not.
mean, in this country, he is. Remember, he got like 1 million followers or something.
Yeah, he might be more bigger just because this nigga Keith fought. Outside of if you don't count the Brock Purdy, he fought once in the last 5 years. That was twice in the last 5 years because of the. I said Brock Purdy.
I was just about to tell you, my nigga said he fucking quarterback.
Brock Jarvis, fucking but yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised, like I said, if them guys was more known than him because, like I said, you put yourself out there once in the last 5 years, motherfuckers forgot about you. So who knows? Even a guy like a Boachuk, you probably gonna go into that fight the underdog as well, just because, like I said, 2 fights in 5 years is just gonna be hard to pick you to beat a top 10 guy at 54, just because like they loaded over there.
Unless he go out here and look impressive against the Tim Zoo or Joey Spencer. Then like you know what I mean. Then people going, okay, maybe he is back. Maybe he still got it.
Yeah, because I do expect I respect Joey Spencer. Definitely was a talented amateur, but I do expect Tim Zoo to blow him away.
No, like Michigan guy, man, we ain't going for that, man. We ain't going for that blowing away, man. He gonna have to beat him in a close decision if he.
I do expect you to, get the job done, but Joey Spencer, who knows? Bachman might have did just enough for Joey to get him.
And so, Joey got a style where he coming, like he not about to sit there and box you. You know what I mean? So maybe I know Tim ain't scared to bang either, but maybe that caused some problems after that Bakaram fight.
Oh, that was the exact problem we tried to bake with.
You see what I'm saying? That was just the wrong guy to do it with. And Joey got a good right hand, man. He spam it too. He spam his right hand. He throw it all.
Yeah, he do. He be laying some even that fight when Jesus Ramos, he laid just some good shit in that joint.
No, he did. He had some good highlights in that fight. It was just Jesus we you know how we feel about Jesus. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he like a black sheep in that division.
Yeah,
You know?
man. Jesus is just a different monster as far as the young guys go. But
another staying on the 154 pound topic. You know, it's rumored that Virgil Ortiz turned down the Baccarat fight, and you know, I'm gonna believe the rumor only because Oscar De La Hoya put out a statement basically saying he just fought Boachuk, he just fought Majidov. You're gonna burn the fighter out, putting him with beast after beast after beast. So once he put that statement out, I was like, "All right, he most likely probably did turn down the fight," and it makes sense, you know. Boachuk, Majidov, and then fucking Baccarat. That's a hard schedule, so you know you probably want to get a freebie in there after fighting two guys. Then we could get back into another big fight.
And them two guys or three guys that was gonna put you through hell. You know what I mean? You not about. It's not like you about to get a boxer out of those three. You got a boxer out of those three. You got bangers. So I understand that. I'm not mad at that, to be honest, man. Maybe get him after this. Get him after. You know what I mean? After he take a tune up or something, man. Because that like Oscar said, man, I do feel like they could burn a fighter out. You can't sit here and say Boachuk and Majidov didn't take a little bit out of him, especially that Boachuk. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, no, definitely. I think it made him better.
Yeah.
Only reason I think it's just it's too much to go back to back. Like, cause honestly, I don't think they took too much out of him just cause he's young. I think when you in those type of fights when you're younger, they usually make you better since you're young. So, you know, Virgil like 25, 26. So, but you still don't want to, like I said, you can get burnt out going back to back training camps like that, especially preparing for all elite guys. But in the future, I definitely want to see it at least early 2026, late 2025. Hopefully, you know, Virgil can get it done.
No, yeah, you seen Boachuk on Twitter. He was on Twitter talking that shit to Virgil, like 23-0, 23-0. What you want to do?
No bullshit though.
Now, not Boachuk, but Baccarat. He's looking for a big opportunity, man. Obviously, he ain't fought nobody except for Tim Tszyu, but he is a champ at 54, man. So it's like he kind of deserve a good name. You know what I mean? He got a belt. Why nobody want to get up in there?
Yeah, only people. Honestly, if I'm gonna be real, I think only people who really gonna be hyped to go in there with him is like a young contenders. I think you can get a Charles Conwell to be hyped to take that fight. I think you can get an Erickson Lubin to accept that fight. It's just, you know, I think high contenders who want to be world champions will accept the fight.
They're just gonna take any opportunity, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like I ain't gonna lie, it's not looking like if you Virgil, it's not looking like a Fundora or even a Bud Crawford. It's not looking like nobody really want them problems right now. You know.
Well, some people don't make sense. Like a Bud don't make no sense.
Yeah, that don't make sense. If you Fundora, I just got my tackles. Like, hold on, relax.
Yeah.
Got my shit. You're not about to just take my shit right away. And who else? If you Virgil, like I said, you just fought two back to back. So it's like I don't want the problems right now. He a little well rested. He ain't fight since he fought Tim Tszyu, so he gonna be a little bit more rested than you. But I would pick Virgil to beat him though. Just to put that out there. I think Virgil, just a 50-50 fight. Yeah. I thought Tim Tszyu was gonna beat him.
I did too. I ain't knowing. That's the
yeah. He looked real scary to somebody walking towards him. So obviously, you look at a Virgil, you might be like, well, what he gonna do? He gonna walk towards him. But what he displayed against Majidov made me beat him because that was smart pressure. That was pressure, but it wasn't the most like that. That was probably the most least amount of punches he threw in the first half in his whole career. And it was just like I said, it was IQ. He got frustrated, but it was smart pressure. He knew he was going to break him down, but he knew he couldn't just go out there and wing shots because Majidov would start timing and start counting you. So when I seen that, I'm like, well, he should against Baccarat know that like he gonna press him, but he know he gonna press him smart. Then he got stuff that Tim Tszyu, I think he a little faster than Tim Tszyu. I don't know. The power about the same, maybe. But Virgil might be a little more explosive with the like delivering the punch. I think he a little more talented than Tim Tszyu, a little faster. Then got better footwork than Tim Tszyu. He might got a better jab. Well, I think he got a better jab. and his body is Ortiz.
Virgil.
Yeah, Virgil and Tim Tszyu. So it's like, but that's a 50-50 fight. That's the fight of the year for the 154-pound division to me.
No, I mean that's one that got to get made. I feel like, especially at this point, y'all talking shit. But I mean, it's a fight that makes sense too, especially if Bakram continue to be champion. Virgil eventually gonna deserve a title shot. You know what I mean? He beating top guys already too. A Madridov, I would consider a top guy.
Yeah.
So I mean, eventually it's gonna make sense.
And that's another reason though. Do you want your first world title shot to be against Bakram though? If you Virgil?
I don't think Virgil really care. Maybe Oscar don't.
That's facts. That's a good assessment. That's facts. But yeah, so if you
Oscar, Oscar, he is smart. He know what he's doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because Virgil, arguably probably the second biggest star in the division outside of Bud. So if you Virgil,
yeah,
you probably like. If you De La Hoya, you probably like, man, give me Fundora. Let me get 2 belts at once. He got 2 belts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or yeah, let me get 2 belts at once, and it's the easier fight, and it might be the more lucrative fight because I don't know if Bakram is bigger than Fundora. Fundora done been on TV a little bit more. That's what I'm saying. We know Fundora more, so it might be more belts and it might be more money in that fight.
What's the name? Hell yeah.
So not only do it make sense from the business side in terms of just getting 2 belts at once, but it might be more lucrative.
No, hell yeah. It's definitely more lucrative. I mean, people know who Fundora is. People seen him fight Tim Tszyu. That was a big fight just in terms of, like, obviously the blood and shit. People seen the rumors with Fundora and Errol Spence. That kind of boosted his name up more. People thought it was almost,
Yeah, then he had a fight of the year type of candidate with Erickson Lubin.
Yeah, that, you know what I mean?
So, they've been pushing him. Showtime's been pushing him way more. So like they was pushing him and Tim Tszyu the most. When Charlo was the man at 54, they was pushing them two the most to be next in line to get that shot. Obviously, Tim Tszyu started ascending because Fundora, he got upset by Mendoza. So once he got upset, remember he was winning the whole fight though. He just got hit hard as shit.
Yeah.
So he got upset. That's when Tim Tszyu leaked him, and everybody thought he was about to be the guy. But they was pushing them two, and it was tied until, like I said, Fundora took the upset loss first. So obviously, Tim Tszyu was able to jump in from that. And I said that too going into the Tim Tszyu fight. I said nobody really outdid Fundora before, because I said his only loss, he just got hit with some shit out of nowhere, but like. Nobody was ever in there like beating him, and still to this day they still was, because he beat Tim Tszyu, and like I said, the one loss he was winning the whole fight. He just got caught up.
Oh yeah, Fundora a bad motherfucker, man. I mean, you just gotta call a spade, man. That man can fight, man. His big ass can really fight, man. He just unorthodox. Well, not unorthodox, but unorthodox in terms of like he don't use what he have, but what he do is effective as hell. Like he don't use his reach and shit like he should, but he get on the inside and try to bang with you. That shit work.
It's just hard. It's just harder anyway, just because no matter how he fights you, niggas in that weight don't fight 6'5" people. So that alone right there, no matter if you want to box me, if you want to brawl me, if you want to do a little bit of both, if you want to be in the pocket, mid range, no matter what you decide to do, I don't fight niggas 6'5". So that alone is gonna make it hard. I don't punch up when I'm rumbling people. I don't gotta punch up 12 inches in the air. So like that alone making difficult. Just because you really got punch up, like he an Eiffel Tower. Like when Erickson Lubin was hitting him, them hooks really had to come high as shit. Like you're not gonna throw one of these. That shit not hitting you. He's all the way up here.
That's a body shot.
So when you used to probably getting a check left, like you used to catching it and then getting the check left off, it's probably gonna be harder because you gotta catch it and then you gotta shoot that shit high.
Man.
So just everything different. He literally the size of a heavyweight, like so like that alone, like it's like the guy at 126. I don't think he's the most talented there, but he might be the most difficult just off size alone. The nigga a 6'1", 126 pounder. So that alone might just make him the biggest threat, even though I don't think he the most talented there. So same with Fundora. Espinoza.
Oh no, yeah, fact.
It's like I said, I think Coolboy got more tools in his bag. I think even a guy like Shushu got more tools in his bag, but I don't know if they could beat him just because they're 6'1".
Man, that nigga big as hell, man. He about to fight again too in April.
He's 6'1". But then you got your second favorite fighter right behind Keith. Missed weight, came in like 169.6. Your man Edgar Berlanga, man, what is going on out here? Do you think he bullshitted the camp, or you think it happens? Sometimes people do work hard unless you just don't make weight. It's just time. Just time to grow up.
Yeah, I definitely don't. I think he feel like he was gonna just blow it. This is like tune-up fight for him. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I mean, he don't look out of shape per se either, though. So I mean, it might have been one of them situations where he may have worked, a little bit, but I don't feel like he, you know what I mean. This ain't no. I'm preparing for Canelo fight. You know what I'm saying?
Word. Yeah, but do that make you think the other guy got a better chance at winning, or?
Yeah, probably not. But I gotta see him fight. I gotta see him. You know what I mean? I ain't never seen nothing from him. They talk about he was locked up for 10. I don't know. So I mean,
boxing be wild sometimes,
man. But I'm obviously picking Berlanga to get the win. He's supposed to get the win, but I'm hoping this dude. I'm assuming he's tough as hell. I'm gonna just think that just off what I know about him. But
I mean, he a winner. Like I said, if you don't know, you can at least know he accustomed to winning.
Yeah, he don't have. I don't even think he have a loss. If he got a loss, it's only one.
I believe he might be undefeated though.
Yeah, I think he just got a draw.
Yeah, I'm about to say he might be 20-0-1. But another news today, a couple hours ago, Raymond Ford. Well, was added on the card, but he just got an opponent today.
Yeah.
He just got an opponent. His opponent is
Thomas Matisse.
Yeah, Thomas Gunman. Was it Gunnerman Matisse?
Yeah.
I mean, how you feel about Raymond Ford? I mean, obviously, to me, I think he found something in the championship fight. I'm gonna keep saying that just because before he was a back foot fighter, but he had to step on his front foot to come back and win that title. And ever since then, it's like that's how he been carrying it. It's like he found something in his front foot. It kind of reminded me of the Canelo fight where he was more of a back foot fighter. From ever since he fought Triple G the second time, he found something. I could be way more effective using all my tools on my front foot instead of trying to use them all on the back foot. And ever since then, he been walking niggas down. Before he used to box, he used to move on you. From Triple G2 to now, it's been walk downs all from down on. He just I'm gonna be on my front foot and I'm gonna use all my tools. And I think Raymond Ford kind of found something in his championship fight. He fought Nick Ball like that.
You talking about this fight at 126? That Russian dude?
Yeah. Because that's how he came back to win. He tried to box him. Yeah. It wasn't working. So you had to step to him. And once you stepped to him, like I said, you came back to win. Then you fought Nick Ball. You stepped to him. You was down on that fight. You came back. You hurt him. That was a close fight. And then in his last fight on the boots on the card, he was on his front foot. He got the knockdown in the second round, hurt him about 3-4 times. And so far, like I said, ever since that championship fight, that's how he been fighting. He used to fight off his back foot, trying to give you all his talent. Now he been giving it to you on his front foot with a nice high guard and just relying on reflexes and things of that nature. But, what's your take on Raymond Ford? Do you think, he'll be world champion at 130 this year or at all, period?
Yeah, man. I mean, who at 30, man? Is
got Lamont Roach.
Lamont, Navarrete.
Not Nick Ball.
And is it now? He 26 too. Angelo Leo.
Yeah, that's 26. 130. Ray Vargas don't got it still or no?
Yes, cause that. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's Ray Burke.
Shockey.
Shock.
So that's the four.
Navarrete, Lamont Roach, Shock,
and Ray.
And Ray, right? He got a build of 30. He got a build of 30
he
already.
Still got the belt though.
This 30, right? You talking about 30? I'm on this box shirt. This ain't for no belt. My bad, my nigga. This ain't for no belt.
I don't know, but I know Shock, Navarrete, and Roach the champion. I'm not sure on who the fourth champ is, but I know them three are champ.
No, this fucked up. We should know this. I know we know who it is, but I just can't think of it. I'm about to look it up now.
Who the fuck? It gotta be Ray. He gotta
be Ray Vargas.
Cause I'm trying to think.
I'm about to tell you, I'm on the page now. I know no, it's vacant.
Oh, all right, yeah. Right before that's him. They probably gonna put him in position for that.
They say the IBF vacant.
Yeah, they're gonna probably definitely put him in position for that one.
Cause they say Ray Burger he the WBC champion and recess at 26.
Oh no, they actually try to put him in position for the WBA title because he fight for the WBA Continental North America title. So
and that's Lamont Roach shit.
I ain't gonna lie, Rock about to chalk 130 though.
Say going 35.
Yeah.
So you look too sharp.
You put yourself, and it's not even. You just put yourself in position for more money fights. Like you got Shakur, Keyshawn, they bigger than all them guys at 30. So it's like, I mean, if you want the Navarrete fight, that'd be cool.
That's good money, yeah, but it still ain't them type of fights. But
if you got a
unless
Shakur,
you want to something, or
that's what I'm saying. So now you at 35. Like I said, Shakur said he'll fight you. You know, you might check that out. Then you got the Tank rematch. So it's like he's not even worried about 30 right now. He probably gonna get that up.
Yeah, too much money to be made. Yeah, too much money to be made for sure. Even just as a challenger, fuck it.
I'm about to say he got at least $8 billion on the table at lightweight. He could probably get $8 billion of 2 fights. Cause you got to think he got guaranteed $2 billion for the first fight. You probably gonna have to double that. Probably gonna have to guarantee him 3-4 now because they got a draw. So you probably going to guarantee him about 4, then plus the revenue. Then the sponsorships that he didn't have the first fight, he gonna have some sponsorships the second fight.
No, thanks.
So now you got money that because Tank had over $1 million in just he made 7 figures in just sponsorships. That's how big he is. That's how Canelo shit like that. But now the shit that Roach didn't have on sponsorships. He about to go in with some endorsements and at least sponsorships. I don't want to say endorsements, but he will at least get a lot of sponsorships for that specific fight going into that fight. So probably gonna make $4 or $5 million. Probably gonna at least double what he did the first time. So then you got Shakur, who said he'll fight you, even if you don't win against Tank, even if you lose against Tank, but you don't get knocked out and you still put up a great performance. The Shakur fight's still there. If you beat him. The Shakur fight definitely there.
It's automatically there.
You the 8. The crazy part is you might be the 8 side now going into that fight.
Thanks. After that point, real shit.
You get a draw on Tank and then beat him and then fight Shakur. You the 8 side in that fight.
No, real shit, yeah.
So now that's another 4 or 5. So he got like 7 to 10 million, man, just waiting at the lightweight division. He probably need to make that all at 30, like. He probably could make that in like 3 fights at 35.
No, man. I mean, I understand that for sure. I mean, that's where the money at right now, man. Shit, that's the money division right now. You got the face of boxing there, one of the faces of boxing, and then that. I mean, like you said, man, those sponsorships gonna go crazy. They gonna have to double the bag now, or the bigger companies gonna get the calling.
No, that's a fact. And then, like I said, even if. Like I said, you can play with everything. Because once you get 35, you can see 40. 40, you got some fights. You never know. Like, once you get around them divisions with the Devin Haney's and the T.O.'s and the Shakurs and the Tanks, that's where the money at. That's definitely. But give me your take on a Chris Eubank, Conor Benn fight. Who you leaning on in that fight? I ain't never asked you. I mean, you ain't got to get no take because we gonna give it. You know what I mean, on the prediction show when it's closer. But who you leaning towards? Like if they was fighting tomorrow, who you think you'd be leaning towards?
I'm low key leaning Conor Benn. I don't know why, man. I feel like Conor being a little bit more aggressive. But no, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. Chris Eubank, he aggressive motherfucker too. Like as far as like he throw a lot of punches. At least in his younger days, he threw a lot of punches and shit like that. But I'm leaning Conor Benn, man. I don't know, man. I feel like he coming with a story, man. He got slapped up, man. I just feel like I don't know, man. I'm leaning Conor.
Yeah, I gotta go. It's kind of hard, honestly, because I want to lean Conor because I just want to lean the younger, fresher, more in his prime, faster. You know, just in his prime. Like the nigga 27, 28. Like this is the prime. Like he just getting into his physical prime. He might be a little more talented, but I wouldn't be upset if somebody thought Chris Eubank was more talented. But I don't think you could say he's more talented at this point than a Conor Benn. Maybe 5 years ago versus this Conor Benn, you could be like he a little more flashy or whatever the case may be. But in 2025, I don't think he more talented than a Conor Benn right now. Only thing that still might make me lean to Chris Eubank, but I'm not sure yet, is it's still a catch weight at like 164. Mm-hmm. So, you know, he never, you know, the highest Conor Benn fought was like 155, if I'm not mistaken. You know, he was at 47. So, you know, you're going to go up to 10, you about to go up 10 pounds. This guy didn't fought at 160 and 168, so he didn't been hit by some big guys. Not the best big guys, but he been hit by some guys. But, you know, I might lean Conor Benn too, though. Just because he in his prime, you know. Yeah, man. Because like Eubank, he on the downside.
That's what I was about to say. Like you said, like just Eubank, he just getting up there in age. He may have slowed down a little bit, but he is still sharp. I'll give him that.
And he capped out. Like if we're being real, he capped out. Like I'm not sure if he ever became an official world champion. Right. You know, I would have to look that up. Yeah, I'm not sure, but he might have became a world champion once at 160. But once again, I looked that up. But I know his name been around a long time because of his name, literally, you know. Yeah, but no cap. But and like I said, he showed flashes of talent. He definitely had some good performances. But you know, he capped out. Like he showed you as good as he ever gonna be, and that was probably like 3-4 years ago. So you know, I don't think he capped out. I still think he got another level or two. He gonna take it. So you know, I definitely think he gonna have to take it there, to, you know, in this fight. But I think he probably is going to win, Joe. Just because he's just more in his prime to simplify everything. We just got a guy that's going into his prime, if not in his prime, and a guy that's on the down in his career. So, you know, and not down in like he been getting his ass whipped. Just down in, just getting older, a little bit slower. Reflexes not as what he once was. Shit like that.
No, man, that's going to be a crazy fight over there in the UK, too, man. They're going to sell out 100,000, man.
Yeah, they're gonna do crazy. The UK fans they the best fans in the boxing world.
Bro, and then especially just with like the story got behind it, like our daddies fought nigga, now I'm about to whoop your that shit fire. I ain't gonna lie.
If them two fought in America, bro, UK will fly. The whole UK will fly out. That's how crazy they
are. Yeah, wherever they fight at, that bitch will sell out.
That's how crazy the UK fans is. Let them fight in Las Vegas. That'd be you'll see so many UK motherfuckers. That'd probably be the most you ever seen UK in Vegas at one time. If them two
man, fought. That bit man, the stadiums be sold out literally.
Like like I said, they probably the greatest boxing fans out there for real. In terms of just passion and just hype for the sport and just like they just support it hard as shit.
Yeah, man. Come on, it'll be really hard to start a 100,000 seat stadium in America, man. I mean, no matter who it is, for real.
Where it's hard to do, especially if you ain't got the like. To be honest, I think Canelo and Bud could do it.
Yeah, that fight specifically, like, but Canelo versus somebody else.
Yeah, you can't do it. I don't think you can do it with nobody else because I'm be honest, you know, Dave Benny, my guy, but I don't even know if you could do it with Dave Benny because Canelo could probably sit down 30, 40, 50,000, but I don't know if Dave gonna put the other 50,000. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, but Bud and Canelo, I think they could definitely. Maybe we're reaching with the 100, but they could definitely do like 60,
Yeah,
70
I think
for
so.
sure. You
And
know,
that's
fight.
crazy because, like you said, like in the UK, they still not that 100,000 seater every time.
Because to do 100,000, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Even with Canelo and Bud, you might still need a nice undercard. I ain't even gonna cap to you.
Gonna have to
You
be some
might.
turkey shit, but it is some turkey shit. So
Yeah,
we'll
I'm about
see.
to say, if you turkey, I ain't gonna lie. You fight in September, you gotta find a way to throw some stars on there. You gotta find a way to, if you still working with a Shakur, gotta find a way to throw him in there. If you could throw a Virgil or a Boots on, even if it's not against each other, if you could just throw them on the same card and we could just watch them fight on the same night, would be crazy. For 100,000, you gonna have to. I think, like I said, I think Canelo and Bud could do about 70,000 by themselves, but I do think maybe for that other 20, 30,000, you might need some help from a nice undercard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean it's gonna be tough, man. The 100,000 is crazy, but
I ain't gonna lie, you put a heavyweight on there, you good to go. Honestly,
get Anthony Joshua on that motherfucker. You
yeah, I'm
good?
about to say you put him on there, you good. You gonna sell 100. I ain't gonna lie.
Get Anthony Joshua, Usyk probably a help.
I was gonna say, I tell Wilder and Joshua to come meet. I tell Wilder and Joshua to pop out. Like y'all both on y'all telling. Like you know what I mean, y'all both gonna sell though. They definitely could do 100,000. Them two fights, the co-main and main event, then that's an easy 100,000. You the undercard could be ass after that. They gonna do the 100,000.
Motherfucking Anthony Joshua and Wilder, then Bud and Canelo.
Cause we about to find out how hard it is to bring 100,000. Cause we about to see Devin Haney and Ryan. They about to fight and it's about to be open to the public. So if at least 100,000 don't even show up to something free, to a big fight like that, it'll show you and put in perspective how hard it is to make motherfuckers pay 100,000 times to come see you. Let alone get 100,000 people to just for free to just come see you. Even that's gonna be hard.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I definitely think it's gonna be packed, but I can't tell you. I definitely
Not
not
really
gonna be
give a number,
100,000
yeah.
in New York. Like that's just too much. So
And you say, especially if it's free, I wonder how they doing it. Like, do you still got to get a ticket or how it works? Because then, especially if it's open to the public, like, are y'all not tracking how many people coming in? Like, you know, and I'm assuming they are. You want them type of numbers. You feel me?
No cap. That's facts for sure.
And they better have a motherfucking nigga. That's early May. They better have a motherfucking rain protocol. No cap, it really might rain. That's May 2nd. That's just, man, it might be raining like a motherfucker.
That's what they were saying though. No cap though.
It's like, what the fuck? I like the idea though. The idea is sweet, but they or hopefully you ever seen like them or like you remember the little spot that Charlo and Castaño fought in where it's outside, but it got like the little tent.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
If it's something like that, they put like something overhead or something, then that'd be straight.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I think you could yeah, 100,000 just a lot to ask. That's gonna have to be a crazy card, get 100,000 people to show up.
Man, what? No, yeah, Turkey got it though. He got to stop with that Saudi Arabia card shit though, man.
No, that's facts. That should not even fight night. That should be fight afternoon.
Come on now, man. That shit crazy.
That shit, all the fights be over. B1 better be was done by like 7 p.m. Everything.
Yeah. You be trying to end your night watching a fight, nigga. You know night just beginning when that bitch over.
No cap though. Like I wasn't gonna lie, like I watched all the fights, so I was cool with it for the most part, but I do like to watch it at nighttime.
No, yeah, man.
A little bit better. I like the how Top Rank do it.
Where the hell they about to go? They got about 6 months, so they got to find somewhere to broadcast that.
Yeah. I mean, you know they gonna slide right.
I already know they working on that now. You know what I mean? But
they gonna slide right to the zone. I mean, like
that's probably what it's gonna be.
Either that or, like I said, you're gonna do another deal with ESPN. But you probably would have to sell ESPN, something, and not something like
You got to get what are y'all going? What fights are y'all gonna make where it's worthy to us to keep showing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So it's like you got Keyshawn, Tiafimo. You probably gonna have to sell them too. Like you gonna get them in some big fights. But who knows? Either way, they gonna be alright though.
They call it DAZN or Amazon right now.
All right. So.
Or maybe they do some new shit and do a deal with Netflix. Fuck it.
I would like them to stay with ESPN though.
No, real shit.
Just because it's ESPN, that's a good platform.
No, real shit, dog.
It's just the number one sports platform. We gotta have boxing on ESPN because literally every other sport in the world is on ESPN.
Yo, literally every sport. I done been on ESPN.com and just searching throughout the sports, and it's everything on that dude.
So, just off that alone, I think you definitely gotta make sure that
you can go find cricket, man. You can go find cricket. The cricket scores on that bitch, man. Come on, man. That shit big over there in the other countries, though.
Facts.
It's like a cricket player in like India or something. They got like 500 million Instagram followers.
That's crazy word.
And we don't nobody over here know nothing about that nigga at all. That nigga got 500 million followers. Who don't nobody? I can't tell you what he looked like, his name. I looked him up a long ass time ago.
That's crazy. Cause I remember it was a fighter like the Bulls. Subriel Matias beat up in like 5-6 rounds. Remember he had a nice start for like 2 rounds, then got stopped.
Oh yeah, the Urgachev.
That nigga had 2.5 million. I said, who the hell is him?
He signed to Clarissa manager, Salita.
Yeah, I'm like, who is that?
And but you could tell his last fight too. It wasn't even against nobody like that. I don't think.
You could tell people gotta know you though, because sometimes you would think that if you got 2.5 million, you the A side, but it's like he don't even be the A side against people because like nobody, them 2.5 is from his country, so like,
right.
None of them over here. That 2.5 was American followers. You didn't there be as big as Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney.
No, yeah, facts. But we don't know who the hell them. You know what I mean? You is, bro. There'd be a lot of dudes like that though. I know you said this earlier. Madrimov was like that. He got like 1 million followers or some shit.
All right, that should no translate to no pay-per-view, no nothing.
Man, he probably getting a bag from where he at though. Like he probably getting sponsorships, all type of shit over in his other countries.
Well, just like anyway get right.
Yeah, every Japanese brand ever in the country probably pay that nigga for something. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
He probably rich as hell just off Japanese brand sponsorship.
I know he getting money because I heard Cool Boy got like 3 million, 2-3 million for that fight. And that's a lot for them weight classes. Like,
nah, real shit.
Like, to be making 3 to 5 million every fight to fight at 122, that's a lot.
That's a lot, man. Even if you coin, I mean, I get that's definitely got a lot to do with it. You know, he the best fighter in the world, arguably. So I get that got a lot to do with it. But still, though.
No, that's facts. He talking about that got a lot to
do. That definitely got a lot to do with it, nigga. They ain't fan though, just good nigga like just cause you good, we ain't gonna just give you. You feel
that's facts. Cause Nakatani trying to take all that shit, trying to dethrone you. Cause you be anyway, you gonna get all his sponsors and all.
Cause he probably going crazy over there too though.
No, he definitely is.
How many followers Nakatani got, man? I'm about to tell you. June Talk. He only got 91,000.
Yeah, you got more followers than him.
Anyway, got 1.5.
Yeah, he around.
Yeah, he around. Anyway, around that motherfucker. But I'm assuming he probably got a little bit. He probably got, you know, that 500,000 probably is American followers just because the people he been getting built up as the best fighter in the world.
Mm-hmm.
That other million though probably all Japanese and other countries type.
Okay. Yeah. That's all the boxing, man.
Yeah, man. We'll be back to it next week.
We're gonna lock back in Sunday, Monday, either or. You know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure it's a fight this week, man.
What's the name?
Emma Williams and Berlanga.
Oh yeah, I'm tripping. My fault. Before we get up out of here, my man Nick Ball definitely do rumble tomorrow.
Oh yeah, Nick Ball.
My man Nick Ball definitely rumble tomorrow.
Nick Ball getting that dub.
Yeah, he gonna whoop Ball.
Yeah, Nick Ball getting the dub for sure.
And he made him mad, so he definitely getting his ass.
Because he was gonna press the shit out you anyway, so now he really about to press the shit out.
So now he upset. It's about to get dark in there for Ball.
No, yeah, I think he just get off an anyway payday.
Yeah. Like he burnt out. He a little older. People punched on him.
Getting that bag before he retired.
But you know, Nick Ball about to run right through him real quick.
And then he got an undisputed shot and about to get another title shot.
No, facts. This
Bet it up.